Of the above that I'm never letting get near you, but still in all, give you every advantage I found. Couldn't find a better fit for them, along with my crown. And since the baton was passed, I've been down, cause failing's not an option, and dad is not a noun, not at all.
Welcome to another episode of Dad is Not a Noun. My name is Ishmael, changing the narrative for men of color and fatherhood, as well as changing the narrative on the things I care about. And today I have a special guest. What you just watched was an amazing video with my guest right now, who's with me right now, and he had these amazing young kings with him singing a classic song from the Best Man soundtrack called The Best Man I Can Be. And it showed that image of brotherhood and togetherness, and to see these young kings come together and sing that song, it just put a smile on my face. And I said, I have to have him on, and I'm truly honored to have him on. I have Cadence and his dad, AJ, with me. How you guys doing?
Good, all good.
Thank you for coming on the show. The first question I ask all my guests is, I'm all about mental health. How's your heart?
Good.
Heart is all good, in a great place right now.
That's good to see. That's great. That's good to see. And the reason why I bring that up, because your generation is going through a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could not imagine being a 11-year-old in this world that we live in, with social media and everything like that. I'm gonna pose a question to you, AJ. How do you keep your son not distracted with all this mess that's going on with social media?
Well, first of all, I monitor all of his social media, so I think that we as parents need to start there, right? Because I can see the viciousness that's on social media and the negative and positive influence. It's just some positive, but it's a lot of negativity out there. So we start there. I monitor all this social media. He has no interaction without me knowing, right? And also I try to teach him that, you know, the comments that you're seeing, you're going to see that out in the real world as well. You don't have to respond to all of that kind of negativity. And as far as, you know, keeping him grounded and away from that kind of stuff, I keep him busy. He actually loves to step. He actually loves to sing. He performs. I keep him in basketball. You know, the more things you keep him in, the less he'll be on social media. And yes, he's had a lot of viral videos, but, you know, we don't just be on social media like that. So yes. So
that's good to hear. And then, like, what do you do for yourself to keep yourself mental health good? Because again, you're pouring a lot into your son, but you got to pour something in yourself first too.
Right. I work out. That's my way of, you know, getting away from the job and my business schedule. I have a business schedule as well. So, you know, working out is my deal. You know, I work out, come home, take care of me and my kid, and you know, that's basically what I do.
Definitely. And I love your family last name, Wanza. I love it because it's Swahili. Let's talk about the meaning of the last name, because I love the last name.
Yeah, that name is from my great-grandfather, I believe. Yeah, it's from my great-grandfather. And yeah, that name does stand out a lot. I get it a lot. I had it, you know, I get a lot of heat from it in school or whatever when I was coming up. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he go through the same thing. But yeah, I'm proud of that last name.
And that last name is powerful because I learned that it's to spark and start it and life itself. And Cadence, when you sing, you do that. So just talk about how in that time you knew you had this spark in your voice.
I knew because Every time my dad would play music, I would sing along with it. And then I went into lessons to help me get better at it. And I started getting lessons from him, from Piano Vibes. And I started performing. And then I got better. And then I started performing some more. And then eventually I got paid for my performances.
And that's amazing. That's amazing. So what came first, piano or singing?
Singing.
Which one do you love better, singing or piano, or just both?
Singing better.
No, that's good. That's good. And as you develop as a singer, have you started writing music too? Are you like writing your own music at this time too?
Yeah, I'm writing my own music.
Okay, nice, nice, nice. Do you remember the first song you wrote?
First song.
Wasn't She's Pretty the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, She's Pretty. He has a
Oh,
song called She's Pretty. He's
oh,
performed it a few times.
okay, awesome. Can you kind of give me a little bit of the lyrics from the song if you remember?
She's pretty, she's pretty, she's pretty. She's pretty, she's pretty, she's pretty. She's my sunshine in the light. She makes me feel alright. She's my little dove.
Hmm.
She's my computer love.
Nice. No, don't give them the whole thing. They have to see you live to get the full song. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let's go to that video I was talking about earlier. Take me back. I remember in our comments in the DM, Mr. AJ, you were talking about how the the gentleman, the coach,
Yes.
put the performance together. Just talk about how that came together, and when the performance ended, how did the crowd take it? I think because like I said, I know you didn't play the whole video,
Right.
snippet of it, but just talk about the whole experience.
So basically this is their second annual gala. So they've been around for going on 3 years now. So they had a gala, the end of the year gala, which was that day. The first time they did what was the name of that song? It was another song. They did it the same way, set up by the same guy. He's my brother. It's an
Okay.
old song from the 90s, I believe, like the late 90s. And that video also went viral. Um, so then they came up with this one as a, like you say, that's the effect it was supposed to give, like a brotherhood or whatever, something like that. And he orchestrated that whole thing, of course, with him on the lead vocal and a young gentleman is following behind him. And they actually went into a nice little step, but I don't have room on my phone a lot because I do a lot of recording, so I cut it. But the video is out, so I'm gonna get the rest of the video. I'm gonna piece it together and post it. But yeah, that's the story behind that.
And that's powerful, powerful. Cadence, I'm going to pose a question to you. What does brotherhood mean to you after that amazing performance with you in your team?
Brotherhood means like stick together. Like 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 he can help you up when you're down. Like that lyric. He could be your eyes when you can't see. Like just helping your brother out when you need it.
That's so true, man. And you're wise beyond your age, man. I could just hear it in your conversation and just the what you're thinking before you say it, which is amazing. And it goes back to your dad, AJ, who's your manager. A salute to you, sir, because you're laying that foundation for him. So I salute you for that.
Like,
Um, Cat, You're an R&B singer. You also sing gospel. Um, if you had to choose one, which one is your favorite, R&B or gospel?
I would have to choose uh, R&B better.
Okay, okay. I hear that. I hear that because you do both really well. Um, but hopefully you don't get stuck in a box because often R&B singers get stuck in a box. They're labeled a gospel singer, they're labeled an R&B singer. Just your voice, you know, you're not gonna be labeled. You're just gonna be labeled a music singer. And as you get older, your voice is gonna change over time, and so you're gonna do amazing things as you get older. My next question is, who are your top five singers?
Top 5 singers. Uh, uh, No Edition. Michael Jackson. Um, David Ruffin.
Mhm.
And Cisco. And James Brown.
Okay, that's a great collection of artists. If you had to do a collaboration out of those, who would you want to do a collaboration with?
Maybe New Edition.
Okay, I can see that. You lead vocal. You know you're gonna have issues with Ralph Tramvell because he's the lead singer. So there's gonna be a battle for who's gonna be the lead singer.
They gonna have to battle it out for that lead.
Seriously, you got to bring your A game, man. But also, when like just talk about how do you balance singing and school? How do you balance the two?
Uh, Practice. I practice a lot, and I school. I have schoolwork. Like to make it easier, I do all that I can do while I'm at school sometimes, and to keep me focused, like I might be doing performances. Sometimes I might have to do homeschool so I can keep doing performances if I have performances during the week.
That's amazing. And AJ, just talk about the impact of teaching repetition and discipline to your son.
Yeah, well, it's just like everything in life, like as adults as well. Like when it's work time, I teach them. When it's business, it's business. You know, business meaning school. When you're in school, you're in school. It's time to get schoolwork. And when you're performing, that's also business. You're gonna have your time to play around or whatever, but that's how we keep everything balanced. Like we know we handle business once all the business is handled, you have all the fun you want to handle. Have all the fun. You know, a lot of places where we perform at anyway, it's gonna be something fun sometime. You know, but yeah, you gotta have that balance.
And then also talk about like that balance of being his manager and father. Because again, being a father is a 24/7 job. So
Yeah,
how do you balance the two?
non-stop. A lot of teaching. Like I don't just tell him, you know, go do this, do that. There's always a story behind it. There's always an experience that I've experienced myself. We talk all day, every day, and it don't be about music all day. It don't be about basketball. I'm also his coach in basketball, but it don't be about that all day. Sometimes it just be random life lessons, and that's important. You know, whether it be why did I say check the date on the milk? Because if you drink spoiled milk, something gonna happen to you. So it's a backstory behind that. You know, I'm just
Thanks.
not gonna say, hey, don't drink that milk, it's spoiled. I'm gonna tell you why not to drink it. You know.
No, no, I feel you. I feel on that, and I love that you're installing that into your son. My last two questions, one question for Cadence and one for AJ. Cadence, give me a proud son, give me a proud dad moment of your dad. Like you're like, damn, I'm proud of my dad.
Uh, he got the day he was at work. He came home and he told me that he got a manager. He got the manager thing.
Yeah, forgot about that one. Yeah.
That's dope. And my last question to you, AJ, what's your proud son moment of your son Cadence?
Well, I'm gonna go back. I think he was about 5 years old, and he was already showing signs of playing basketball good. And so we let him go out there with the big guys. He was 5, so he was just dribbling the ball, and then he undershot the ball, like scooped it up and made the shot, and everybody went crazy that he made. I was like, oh man, that was nice. That was wild. 10-foot goal and everything. That was
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Guys, I truly appreciate you coming on the show, truly taking the time to talk to me, because I always tell my guests, your time is your greatest commodity, and you're spending your commodity with me truly means the world to me. How can people find you, Cadence?
Y'all can find me. People can find me on TikTok, which is Cadence Music, and on Instagram, which is Cadence Wanza 1, and on YouTube, which is Cadence Wanza.
And all those links. Okay, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Sorry.
And how you spell it is CADENCE, last name WANZA.
That's right. The links will be in the description below. Are you going to be releasing any music in the future anytime soon, or do you have anything out that people can go out and support?
I'm going to be putting out called
Water park.
Yeah, water park. During the summer, we might be doing a photo shoot of it, going to the water park and stuff. So that's gonna come out.
And I can't. Okay, buddy.
And
he also has one song, a gospel song as well, called "Lord I Need You," written by Laborious Quinn. So he's out of Alabama. So we went to Alabama to record that. So he'll be releasing that soon. And he'll also be on 97.9 The Beat in Dallas. It's The Beat for the one in Dallas. With P Skills coming up pretty soon. So yeah.
Nice. All those links will be in the description below. I appreciate you guys coming on. Truly, it means a lot to share you guys' relationship together, because that's important. And fathers are important to kids, and AJ is the prime example of laying that foundation for Cadence, and he's going to have a great future. Again, this has been another amazing episode of Dad Is Not a Noun. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you see Dad Is Not a Noun, you'll see me. And we're out. Peace.